Guys, I don't know what the ANC is doing to us, but whatever it is that they are doing to us, somebody needs to tell them that we are not enjoying it, right? They probably do, but not us. You know, oh, there's a saying that says, older people have wisdom, young people have energy. In other words, they are trying to say people who are older, they tend to think better and have better solution because they think things through. Now, the ANC is known to be an organization full of elderly people. At this moment, you will expect them to react according to their age, have a political strategy that suits their age. In fact, the ANC is supposed to be the best institution in terms of how they operate. Now, why I'm raising this is because that institution comes up and say, listen, we are taking Jacob Zuma to Lutuli House. There's going to be a disciplinary hearing. We heard that. Everybody is just anticipating for the 7th of May, which was going to be next week, Tuesday. We were anticipating to see look at the outcome of that. Oh, they came back, guys. Today, they released a letter. Guess what? Saying no. Bona, they are not going to entertain that. Right now, they will just deal with the issue of Jacob Zuma after Jacob Zuma had finished. Look, after they had look at the elections, or meaning, look, after the 29th of this month, May. You know, there are two things that you need to read into that. You need to understand that the ANC is scared of something, right? They want to take the decision, but they don't want to take the decision. And the question is why? But I also know for a fact that you've been wanting to make the right decision. Here, I give you the opportunity to do so. That is why I put it to you that you do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the Super Thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying? Will bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay, before I read you the letter from the ANC, right, which is the exact thing that I'm going to do, right? I am going to read you the letter, but I can tell you this, the ANC is very scared of Jacob Zuma. But yeah, listen to this one. There was an article that was released by SABC News. The article says Zuma to attend ANC disciplinary amid report of Secretary General calling for a delay. This is what happened. SABC News understands that former ANC President Jacob Zuma still intends to attend his disciplinary hearing at Lutuli House on Tuesday. That's the first paragraph. The second paragraph says, Zuma is seeking legal advice on a circulating letter. Circulating letter perpetually by the ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula, advising the National Disciplinary Committee and NDC that the hearing should be held should be delayed. You understand? Until after the 29 national and provincial elections, right? Zuma, now leader of the MK party, is facing 2 counts of contravening the ANC constitution. A score of Umkhonto supporters are expected to descend into the ANC headquarters on Tuesday. Meanwhile, former President Thabo Mbeki says the ANC has taken the correct approach in summoning his successor. Right? Uh, it is the first time Peggy had publicly look what in an effort to try and secure ANC voters. And Peggy started his visit to the area yesterday and will be meeting with other ANC veterans and engaging with the public today. He then said the following. I think it is the correct procedure for the ANC. I think it is important that it must stick to its own rules and and its own constitution. Since clearly he Zuma has committed what we will be on an act of ill discipline, that he should indeed appear before the disciplinary committee. I think that is correct. And we'll come back to Thabo Mbeki. By the way, he has said something as well that deserves our attention as well, right? Um, let's go back now to the letter. There was a letter written by let's leave the person who wrote the letter. It says security assessment disciplinary hearing at Lutuli House. Now they are making it a security thing. Now it's about security. It's no longer about their incompetence. It says revolutionary greetings. Further to our letter on the 3rd of May 2024, a copy of which attends for an ease of reference. Further, also to our telephonic discussion, in which you requested further details regarding the matter. Based on an assessment on security situation prevailing at Lutuli House, we are advised that the activities, including disciplinary hearings that attracts large gatherings, are not advisable, as they have the potential of resulting in violence, especially so close to the national and provincial elections scheduled for the 29th of May 2024. Right. Accordingly, the ANC national officials have decided that such activity should be held in abeyance until after the 29th, the 2024 local national and provincial election. This includes the NDC hearing on Jacob Zuma. We hope that clarifies the matter. My first reaction to this is that, first of all, you knew that there was that issue there. When you made that decision, you can't tell me today that you suddenly assessed the threat. When you made the decision, didn't you assess the threat? Guys, wisdom is something that we accumulate as we grow. And when we are old, we are expected to exhibit signs of wisdom. I'm very, 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 very surprised by this. I'm super surprised by this. I don't get it, and I'm still. Look, I will continue to say this. I don't understand. I don't understand this. When you made the decision for Zuma to appear for hearing, why didn't you assess the threat? Because you always knew that Jacob Zuma will bring the crowd. Come on, guys. And then again, Jacob Zuma must face the music, says Matthew Posa. Right? Okay. Former ANC Treasurer General Matthew Posa says the governing party must be lauded for taking on its ex-president Jacob Zuma. While on a campaign trail in Bombela on Saturday, Posa questioned how someone could lead an organization for 10 years and then turn its back on it. Right? He says you cannot be a president of a movement for 10 years, then turn your back against it. What are you trying to say? What message are you sending to young people? that you were not serious when you become a president for the country. When people said you must unite the ANC because now you are dividing it, hold no grudge against him, but I don't think he took the best decision for his life. Um, right there, this is a matter of discussion. We may want to have we may want to talk about this. I cannot be told that the right look. Tell me something. Just because I'll give an example. Uh, just because I was not living in the place where I'm living now, does it make the place I was living previously a good place just because I wasn't in this one before? Yeah, I don't know if that example makes a lot of sense, but I hope it does. But here is me sitting here thinking to myself, your argument cannot be that just because you led the organization for 10 years, you can't turn your back against it. Uh, Remember that loyalty doesn't depend on the period one has served in any institution. It depends on the values that unite us. If the values thereon are no longer the same, what's the point of sitting together, sipping a coffee, sipping a wine, sipping whatever we're sipping, if we do not see eye to eye anymore? One of the things that I think, if I remember vividly, Jacob Zuma cited was that the ANC has reached a point where even if you want to correct it, he even made an example and said that you will be told to wait, just wait. We will come back to you, and never they don't want to come back to you. What are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to continuously force yourself? No. I feel like people needs to not I feel like people needs to come to a point of realization that it's based on values and nothing else and nothing more, right? If our values no longer align, then why? Um, Guys, there's more to this thing that he said. I find it very weird. And I'm gonna say this. I find it very weird. Here's another example. Perfect example to this one. You find a couple who's been married for 30 years. They divorce. What are you going to say? Are you going to say just because you were married before, you shouldn't divorce? Hey, I'm a Christian and I cannot advocate for divorce. But there come a time where divorce is the best option. For instance, if you see that, you know what, here I'm becoming evil instead of at least maintaining the goodness in me or at least improving, I'm actually becoming evil. Do you decide to stay in a marriage that is turning you into evil? No. Do you live with a woman who's constantly belittling you in that marriage? A woman who doesn't see you? No. Do you live with a husband, an abusive husband, for the rest of your life just because look, yeah, you will die. If this person is physically abusing you, you will die. So one has got to make a decision to say, you know what? This does not align to the values. This does not align to my values anymore. Right. But that decision has got to be taken consciously. Right? Because we don't want people just to come back tomorrow and say, I don't align, look, our values don't align. No. We've got to work on it. But if it doesn't, if working on it doesn't yield any result, the least that we can do is just to kiss this whole thing and leave. Because it is important to be alive than to be dead in a situation you could have easily prevented. So I don't like, people are, people should say, we want the men's influence to build the ANC. Should have just said that. These are the things that people are saying. Really, guys, to me, it doesn't make sense. It will, and look, it never will. Right? It ends there. I need something substantial. From what I've been provided with, there is no substantial. There's no substance in what they are saying. You must unite the ANC. You've been a president there on. What are you teaching people? I'm teaching people that if my values and your values no longer align, I depart. That's it. That's the lesson that you are teaching other people. Full stop. Not this thing of clinging to an organization that doesn't want you. If you reach that point where they don't want me, the door is open. Go. Full stop. That's the lesson we are learning, not the other things. I mean, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.